because I was in the fire, so was this dog. But they're alleged, yeah. So we're asking for the Crown to withdraw the charges today or to do a bail variation to allow me back to my home because it has left me and the dog homeless on a false allegations. So there's a stipulation that says not to be within 500 meters of 4301 Kingston Road. And
We have a new program to assist self-represented people like yourself.
Yes.
And because you came in person,
Yes.
you can take advantage of that program. I'm gonna traverse your matter right now downstairs to courtroom 101.
Right.
And you go down and tell His Worship Walden Michael that you need a bail variation.
Yes.
Speak to the system navigator, and I'm sure we can work something out.
God bless you. So God bless, of course.
So what court?
101.
Downstairs.
And my name is Kevin Clark. I am your incoming mayor, and I'm also the founder of the Toronto World Peace Movement. And we're going to force Donald Trump to broker world peace so we can make America great by making the world good again.
That's a great thought.
Have a great day. Come on, Annie. Well, everyone have a happy day. And if you have no reason to have a happy day, because you won't be sad. That's why you'll be happy. God bless. Well,
Okay, we're gonna go to 101.
yes.
And then we'll go to
Let's go. 101.
I think it would be hard for her to take escalator, so we'll take the elevator again,
Thank
okay?
you very much.
Okay.
Hello. Amy Anderson from the Toronto World Peace Movement. The purebred American. Pitbull. Pitbull running for president. Come on, Annie. For your experience about it, Annie. Survivor. That's very dog. She's a survivor. She went through 2 fires and 4.
Okay, we have an individual from 205.
Okay, I can,
Sure.
okay, okay.
Toronto Mayor candidate Kevin Clark.
Hi, how are you?
And presidential candidate Annie Anderson, a purebred American.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so I just have a few questions for you. Have you ever worked with Legal Aid Ontario?
I know I might have, Dave Berg, I think he's one of the and is a friend of mine. And I have many friends in legal aid, but I've never worked with them.
Okay. I mean, like, have you ever used their services?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
yes.
Okay. So what's your last name?
C-L-A-R-K-E.
C-L-A-R-K-E.
Like Christ, Lord, all righteous, King eternal.
Okay, Clark.
First name, K-E-V-I-N.
Wait. Sorry. K-E.
Keep equal values in neutral.
K-E-V-I-N. Okay.
Middle name, Mark. M-A-R-K, make all rights keep.
Okay. And then what's your birthday?
21st of March, 1964.
Okay. 26th, you said?
21st of March,
Sorry, 21st, 1964.
64. Yes.
Amazing.
And I'm your candidate for Toronto Mayor.
Okay.
I'm the founder of the Toronto World Peace Movement.
Amazing.
Yes.
Nice.
And the accused of done so. That was impossible.
Okay. Amazing.
Amazing grace.
Okay. It says you are in the system, but you have no worksheets created. Is this your first offense?
I'm the most wrongfully arrested person according to 52 divisional records in the history of Toronto for violating other people. I was ranked 5th to be the next mayor of Toronto behind John Tory when at the time Rob Ford became mayor, and he was a substitute for me.
Okay.
I did apply. I did have a lawyer. Supposed to have a lawyer named Stephen Delisle, but I do not know what he's doing.
Okay, I'm not seeing any worksheets for you, so I'm going to create a new worksheet,
Thank
okay?
you.
So I'm just going to have a few more questions for you,
Go ahead.
okay?
You're doing very well. Yes.
So Clark Kevin, your date of birth is March
21st.
21st, 1964.
Yes.
You're 61 years old,
Yes.
and you identify as
A human being.
male,
A male.
male, okay?
A man.
Yeah. Are you married? Married status?
If I'm married to any now.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put single.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any children? Just your dog?
Yeah.
Okay, so-
She's twice my age.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Sit, Annie. Sit. Annie. Sit. Sit, Annie. Thank you.
should I be putting this? Or just okay, so do you have an address?
4301 Kingston Road.
4301 Kingston
Unit
Road?
907.
Apartment unit
907.
907.
M1E.
Wait, sorry, that's your postal code?
Yeah, M1E, 2N1.
M1E,
2N1.
2M or N?
2N1.
So
N.
Natasha
Yeah, N of nature.
and 2N1. Okay.
Well, unfortunately, we can't get mail to that. You have to use my email address for mail.
Okay, 1 second. You're from, it's in Toronto,
Yes.
this address? And do you have a phone number?
647 745 2768.
Okay. What's your immigration status? Are you a citizen?
Yes, I'm supposed to be, but according to the Toronto Police and Toronto Community Housing, I don't have the rights of a citizen.
So-
But I am a citizen,
Yes.
but all my rights have been taken away by the Toronto Police because I took them to court, to the Superior Court of Ontario for corruption, and I took the OIPRD to court for corruption, and I took housing to human rights, and I vowed to fix both. And I'm running for mayor. So they take away all my rights.
I do understand that you are a citizen, but what would you say your label is as a?
My label is a human being.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
We're all human beings.
Yes.
But under the law, you're saying that you're considered not a Canadian citizen. So
No, under
do
the
you-
law, I am a Canadian citizen, but according to the police, they don't treat me as a Canadian citizen.
Okay, so you are a citizen.
I am a citizen, but the police think that they can take away my rights whenever they choose.
Okay. Do you identify as an Aboriginal?
Well, I am Aboriginal. I am not Aboriginal. I am native from Zamica, which is a country that has the Arawaks, which was called Zamica, which is now called Jamaica. But I identify as native, but I also identify as a human. I'm a native human.
But you're not Canadian Aboriginal.
Well, I'm not Aboriginal, but I am native from
Oh.
Zamica. Right, so there's a native. I'm native from a country called Zamica, which
Okay.
is now called Jamaica.
Okay, so would you consider yourself? So I'm just going to ask you, what do you identify? What race do you identify with? Would you
Human
say
race.
Black or
No, I
Caribbean?
hate black people. I hate white people. I despise them because they're liars. You can't be black with white bones. You can't be black with a pink tongue. And you can't be white with a pink tongue. You
Okay.
can only be called white. You can be called
So
black.
you'd prefer not to answer.
I know I am not none of the above. I am a human being. Yes. Yes.
They want you in 101?
Yes. Yes. Next year. Content and character is what we determine, not pigmentation.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Okay. And in terms of ethnicity, would you also say other?
I am a
Yes?
human being
Okay.
from creation.
Okay.
My race is human race. My nation is creation. The only thing that God created.
And then religion, I'm also going to assume that
Religion
you
is-
prefer not to answer.
I am of God. If that's a religion.
So another religion, like you would classify as
I am
another religion?
classified as somebody who respects, loves God,
Okay.
and that's why I love you.
Okay, amazing.
Grace,
Do
amazing
you have?
grace.
what's your main source of income?
I'm on ODSP.
Okay. So you're unemployed.
I'm on Ontario Disability Support Pay.
Yes. Sorry. Um. Pardon?
I didn't think. I'll be back.
Oh, there was no previous.
What room did they send you?
But he said he's
I was
worked
in
with,
205, and then they
down
said,
to here?
then they said, no, 101.
and he's worked with LAO before, but there's no worksheets.
And Dave Burgess, and Dave was one of my lawyers before.
You have a lawyer even.
Allegedly, Stephen Delisle was supposed to be here, and he was supposed to be getting a bail variation today, so
Okay.
me and the dog can go home,
Okay.
because they allege something that's impossible to have been, but in turn, somebody else admitted to it, who I took in. So now we just wanted to get back to my unit.
When's the last time you talked to Steve?
I spoke to Steve, I don't know, about a week or 2 weeks ago,
And you thought he'd be here today?
well, I figured it would be.
Okay, I hear you.
Yes,
All right, so we'll just finish up here and we'll help you out for today.
but yes.
Let me see if I can find someone.
Okay, thank you. Do you have your disclosure with you?
No, we have not received a disclosure.
Do you have your?
Yeah, I'm charged with allegedly, I burnt down a room which door was closed while I was in the living room, not knowing that the person who I let use the room was not there. I allegedly burnt down the room where there was already an electrical fire going in because I lit a cigarette in the living room where I reside, and allegedly, somehow by cyber force, me lighting that cigarette in turn, somehow, well, it didn't activate because the fire was already going on, but because the cigarette notified the smoke sensor.
We're just asking for the the surface.
Yeah,
We're
so
not the courts. We can't-
the allegations is that me and this dog conspired to murder my 2 cats and lock them in a room that somebody else was living in, and that constitutes
So
as
would you
arson.
say like overall? arson?
Overall, it's corruption in the Toronto Police Force. with
Is that
Toronto-
the only one you're?
No, yeah, well, allegedly now they show there was corruption because they also said negligence and mischief. But if there's arson, it can't be negligence and mischief. Arson is a serious act. Arson is a fact.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So arson is a deliberate act. So it can't be a true charge if you charge me with negligence and mischief. So they're charging me for what they said somebody else did.
Okay.
We're gonna reach out to Steve as well. Someone thinks they saw him in the building.
Well, if he's there, we're just looking right now. We need the charges to be dismissed. We believe the Crown has enough evidence. If you Google 4301 to see that I've been the one who saved the building, but if they won't dismiss it today, we just need a bail variation to remove the 500 meters and allow me and the dog to our home.
You got it. Yeah, we'll help you out, okay?
One left, regardless,
Okay.
Just,
because they're accusing me of capture and destroying my reputation.
Okay. So it comes first.
it basically makes it.
Okay.
Pins to the top, if that makes sense.
Okay.
We should.
Oh, sorry. No. I just forgot.
Oh, well, Jake, like that I say, your belly's getting big. Too much beer, love it, share. You don't drink? Too much food. Beer me. Okay, you're like a cop, just making it up as you go. Okay, God bless you. Kevin Clark, I'm the next mayor, and I'm the founder of the Toronto World Peace Movement, and we will force Donald Trump to book our world peace. Problem is, he's going to become the greatest president of all time, because nobody has ever done that, right? I do for us to become the greatest president of all time.
Okay, so if you want to just wait over here, someone will work with you.
All right, come on, Nancy. You all did very well. God bless. So forth. Hey, come on. Pull that hand out. Pull it out. Get it out. Get the hands out. Too early. Wait till you get home. Have a happy day. Wait till you get home. Oh yeah, assistant. Everybody's doing good today. Except the guy with his hands in his pants too early. What a wonderful world. Your friend is in there. Sit, Annie. Sit. Sit. Thank you, Annie. Sit. Sit, Annie. Sit. Thank you. Hopefully they'll let you home today, huh?